It was a sunny afternoon when Robert Downey Jr. decided to visit an upscale shopping center in Beverly Hills. Despite his celebrity status, he preferred dressing comfortably when not on set or attending events. Today, he wore faded jeans, a plain gray t-shirt, and his favorite worn sneakers. His casual demeanor matched his outfit as he strolled through the gleaming halls of the luxury mall, occasionally glancing at window displays that caught his eye. Upon entering an exclusive boutique known for its designer handbags and accessories, Robert began browsing quietly, admiring the craftsmanship of several items. He barely noticed the stylishly dressed employee watching him with increasing disapproval from behind a glass counter. After a few minutes of Robert examining a leather wallet, the woman approached him with a tight smile that didn't reach her eyes. "You need to get out of here. Poor people don't belong in this store," she said loudly enough for nearby shoppers to hear, her voice dripping with condescension. Her perfectly manicured hand gestured toward the exit as she looked at Robert's casual clothes with obvious disgust. The store fell silent. Several customers froze in place, recognizing the famous actor immediately. A teenage girl nudged her mother and whispered excitedly while pointing at Robert. Someone discreetly began recording with their phone. The employee, however, remained oblivious to whom she was addressing so rudely. Robert's expression shifted from surprise to thoughtfulness, but he maintained his composure. He had faced far worse in his life than a rude store clerk. Taking a deep breath, he offered her a genuine smile that contrasted sharply with her own false one. "Wow, that's quite a way to greet someone," he said calmly. "You know, judging people by their appearance is something I learned to stop doing a long time ago. It rarely leads to accurate conclusions." The employee's confidence faltered slightly, but she doubled down on her position. "Look, I don't have time for this. This place isn't for people like you," she insisted, crossing her arms defensively across her chest. By now, a small crowd had gathered near the entrance, watching the exchange with wide eyes. Robert tilted his head slightly and studied her name tag. "People like me? That's interesting," he replied thoughtfully. "I'm Robert Downey Jr., by the way. But even if I wasn't, what you just said isn't okay." His voice remained gentle, but carried throughout the now silent store. "Everyone deserves to be treated with basic respect, no matter what they're wearing or how much money you think they have. True class isn't about what you wear or what you can buy. It's about how you treat others." The color drained from the employee's face as recognition finally dawned. Her mouth opened and closed wordlessly as she processed the magnitude of her mistake. The whispers around the store grew louder, and several people nodded in agreement with Robert's words. A woman in the corner applauded quietly. Rather than leaving her to drown in embarrassment, Robert extended an olive branch. "We all have bad days and make mistakes. I get it. Life can be tough, and sometimes we take it out on others without meaning to," he said with sincere understanding. "But maybe today can be a reminder that we never really know someone's story just by looking at them. Appearances don't tell you much about a person's character, their struggles, or their worth." The employee's eyes welled with tears of mortification. "Mr. Downey, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say," she stammered, her previous arrogance completely dissolved. Robert smiled again, this time with warmth. "No need to dwell on it. I actually came in to buy something special for my wife's birthday. Would you be willing to help me find it? I was thinking perhaps one of those beautiful scarves I saw on the window display." The chastened employee nodded eagerly, grateful for the second chance. As they walked toward the scarf collection, the onlookers exchanged impressed glances, many taking to social media immediately to share how Robert Downey Jr. had turned an ugly moment into a powerful lesson about dignity and respect. By evening, the story would go viral, reinforcing the actor's reputation not just as a Hollywood star, but as someone who understood that true worth had nothing to do with wealth or status.